Right, I thought I'd just show you a few Christmas gift ideas. Seemed like the perfect time of year for it. I'm obviously sponsored by Matrix and Sonar Baits, so they're the goodies I'm going to show you today. And yeah, I've picked out half a dozen things I think you'll like, and Christmas stocking fillers and some big nice items as well. All sorts of things to get your juices flowing. So first up, the EVA bait tub. Now I love this, this is brilliant for me. People keep maggots and things in it, but I keep worms in mine. I've got the medium size, or the middle size, it's not a medium size, the middle size, which is 4 pints. They do one twice the size, and they do one half the size. But if I just unbox it, you can see there, beautiful EVA tub. Do away with the box there now. And as you can see, it's got a little mesh vent there. So that means all your bait can breathe. Now what I keep in it, say a lot of people keep maggots in theirs, but I keep my worms in it. Look at that, beautiful worms. Yeah, and they'll keep lovely in there. And just nice and compact and convenient way of storing your worms. So I can get a kilo in the 4 pint. So some people use the even bigger one. Very good for anything, bread punch, ground bait, maggots, but I use them for worms. A great little tub. I love it to bits, that. So that's going to come with me on all my silverfish matches this winter. So great little gadget there. I better not forget I put the worms in. Pop it in the box. Let's put that to one side. Right then, so next up, a little Christmas stocking filler, Flexi toss pots. Absolutely brilliant pots. I'm obviously very biased, but these are the best pots going. They come in 3 sizes, small, medium, large, but it's the medium one. If in doubt, if you're trying to shop for a partner or a friend or whatever, and then go for the medium, because that's the most versatile, summer or winter. And I've got one I've made up together. So that's how I generally use mine this time of year. Brilliant for tapping in maggots or pellets or micro pellets or whatever. If you want to sort of reduce the flow a little bit more, stop a bit of spillage, then go for that little lid. Now what I generally do, this is an extender, and I either use it like that for little nuggets of ground bait, and I put that half on for tapping in maggots. But easily the best pot going, goes nice and flush on the end of your pole tip, doesn't pop off like a lot of pole pots I've seen. So flexible toss pots, absolutely brilliant, perfect little stocking filler. So right, feeder fishing. And if you saw recently, I did a pole feeder video, and I was using these bottom weighted plastic feeders. Show you them there. So I was using the large size in 30 gram. Now they're not really designed for pole feeder fishing because it's quite a niche thing to do. They're designed for distance casting, but not just for distance, it's just for accuracy. It's quite a windy day today, and a side weighted cage can go left or right a little bit. Because it's bottom weighted, it'll fly truer and more accurate. And the more accurate you can be at this time of year, the better. So they're fantastic. And again, another little stocking filler. And I don't know, you could get quite creative. Put a little bit of tinsel around it and hang it on your Christmas tray instead of your baubles. What do you reckon? All different sizes. You get a real little dinky 15 gram one there. Perfect for winter fishing. Or some nice bigger ones when you want to put a bit more pudding in and get a bit further or for deeper water. Absolutely brilliant. Bottom weighted cage feeders. So let's pop them away. All right, the next thing I want to show you has got to be this beauty. Now I use the freestanding side trays. I've got the large and the XL, and what they've brought out now is storm covers. As you can see there, that's the large. I've got the large on there with the large storm cover. Now these are absolutely brilliant because I've never seen a system like this where they just clip on and off so easily. So they just pop off like that, and there you are, good to go, and so easy to get back on again. Put myself to the test here. Just a couple of little cam locks, boom, and it's on again. Absolutely brilliant. This time of year, I'm a bugger for not fishing under an umbrella and getting my bait wet and everything like that. But now I've got these, that's what I'm going to be using. But yeah, you get them in large and XL. That's the XL one there. Brilliant, brilliant gadget. They've just come out, and this arrived for me this week. So I can't wait to get using that. We're going to have a bit of rain this weekend as well. But yeah, the what's the name? The storm cover. So they're only for Matrix's freestanding self-supporting side trays, the large and the XL. Brilliant side trays. Mine are a bit tatty now, I don't know if you can see, but the storm cover is very nice and new. So there we are, absolutely brilliant. And what I'm hiding under here as well, another little gift. Perfect little stocking fillers again, band and wafters. So 6mm are the best size for the winter. If you're wondering what to get someone, get some 6mm band and wafters. Pop them in a stocking or something. They'll probably think they're sweeties, but actually they're even better than that. And the fluoro colour, a fish's senses sort of get worse in the winter. So their sense of smell, their sense of sight and everything like that reduces in the winter. So something nice, bright and smelly is sure to attract a few more bites. So a nice a nice fluoro Bandem wafter, absolutely brilliant. They'll probably think they're sweeties, but they're even better than that, it's fishing bait. So let's pop them to one side. And then the last thing, it's a product I've been waiting for a very long time. I kept asking Matrix to bring them out, and it's Lee's Beauties. The F1 compact 2-metre keep net. Now I use the 2.5-metre compacts, but because we've got strict weight limits everywhere I go, I think a 2-metre keep net is ideal, especially when you're putting in 3 or 4 nets on F1 venues and places like that. Absolutely brilliant. I'll just take one out. There's none of this fiddly mechanism that can tilt and flip and everything. You've got a fixed 90-degree thread there, and you've got another one there. So if you like to have your keep nets from the bottom, like I do, attach them from there. If you like them straight out in front of your toolbar, put them on that one there. In fact, what I do, because I never ever use that one, I actually hacksaw mine off. Have I got one I've already done somewhere? Just quickly get it and show you. Here's one I've done earlier. So yeah, obviously not everyone, you don't have to hack your keep net, because I never use that thread. I just put my keep net block on this one, and that's perfectly rigid. That will never ever flex or drop or droop or anything like that. It's perfectly rigid out that way. None of this sagging like some keep nets do, and that won't catch on anything either, just by hacksawing that off. So obviously you don't have to do that, but I know I'll never use that thread, but a lot of people do use that thread. So and the other thing I always recommend doing, pop a little bit of old pole elastic on the end, and then you can peg it and pin it to one side or the other. That way it keeps it out the way, and you know where the keep net is, so you're not going to hook it when you're playing fish or trying to fill your Flexi top spot. So there we are. They're my little Christmas gift ideas. I hope you like them. Oh, now there's one more thing I nearly forgot. Pop that away. Everybody knows it gets a bit cold in the winter, and what do you need? You need a bobble hat, don't you? So there we are, the Sonar Baits beanie bobble hat. Absolutely brilliant, nice and Christmassy, nice and bright. Keeps the old ears warm as well. So there you are, have a great Christmas. I'll see you all in the new year.